I wanted to thank everybody for helping me reach 700 subscribers. This is really fantastic, and I thought it would be nice to just say hello to everyone and to introduce myself and let you know who I am. So, thank you very much for watching my videos. I'm not a YouTuber. I don't want to be a YouTuber. I have no intention of ever becoming a YouTuber. I just want to share things that I'm interested in, things that I'm passionate about. I just wanted to share them with people around the world because there's so many things in the world that I think are so beautiful, that are worth feeling passionate about and worth learning about and experiencing. And I just feel so strongly about these fantastic instruments and music and things that we might not get a chance to see because these things are often quite rare. They're antiques that are disappearing, or instruments that are so niche that in general the wider musical world doesn't really pick up on them because they are quite niche. So that's why I'm uploading videos. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I don't want you to get a VPN. I don't want you to play Raid Shadow Legends. I don't want you to buy anything. I just want you to enjoy. So I have no intention of getting sucked into the YouTube algorithm. I do have to sort of make thumbnails that are eye-catching, and that's basically where I'm sort of bending the knee a little bit and saying, okay, I suppose I have to put in, some work towards appeasing YouTube's expectations and people's expectations on what is eye-catching in terms of thumbnails. But when it comes to drama and clickbait, I really have no interest in that, and I'm honestly quite exhausted. I'm so tired of the internet, and I'm tired of YouTube. And I think a lot of people out there, and maybe you too, are tired and you don't realize what is exhausting you. And it's constantly being force-fed all of this content on the internet about things that we should be angry about, things that we should be upset. We should feel strongly about this, and as a result, we should buy these things. I'm constantly being told, oh, this thing that you're doing is wrong. You shouldn't like this thing. And I'm so tired. I'm just so tired of all of that. So I want to make YouTube videos because I want to spread some positivity. I want to share some things that I'm passionate about, but I will not be a YouTuber. So there we are. I'm just a guy. Maybe that will stunt the growth of this YouTube channel, but I don't care. I don't really, I'm not trying to sell any products anyway. I just want to share some things I'm passionate about. And it's great to hear from all of you. I enjoy hearing from all of you who have your own musical experiences. A number of people that have commented are people that I've actually already subscribed to because I enjoy listening to other musicians on YouTube, because we can hear people playing music that we otherwise wouldn't be able to hear. One of my favorite instruments is this gold tone cello banjo. I just absolutely adore this thing. I like to travel around, especially in California. I take this around old gold mining towns, to saloons, especially up in the mountains. I find old pioneer towns and hang out in the saloons there, and I'll just play music for people, strangers, and I'll wander around the mountains and find campsites and just hang out with strangers around a bonfire and play music. I like taking my auto harp along with me, my mandocello, whatever instruments I have. I've sauntered into many a saloon and just started plonking away on their piano there and just got the place singing along with some tunes. And that's what I like to do. I like to share music with people. It's something that it doesn't matter what your personal political views and all that are. We can all get along, and music reminds me of that. Despite how different we all are, there is something we have in common, and that is our love for music and our shared history with music. So, me personally, I run my own business. Part of that business, I do a significant amount of music composing and recording. I'm always looking for new voices with which to consider when I'm creating soundtracks, if I keep using the same instruments again and again, I'll keep writing the same kind of music again and again because I will keep following the same creative process. I think these are the limitations of the instruments, and I also have to consider my own limitations with the instruments because I have a performative limitation. I'm constantly trying to improve as a musician, but that is not something that keeps continually increasing. You often plateau with your proficiency and ability and mastery with various instruments. I play banjo, mandolin, fiddle, guitar, mountain dulcimer. I've started learning the hammered dulcimer, and I am interested in playing the various variations of those instruments. I play various zithers. I play piano. Basically, if it's got strings, I'd like to give it a try, and I think they're all beautiful and fascinating in their own way. Especially in the mandolin family, I absolutely adore the mandocello and the octave mandolin. But this thing has captured my heart. I just adore this thing. If you see me wearing this sleeve in videos, I'll often wear that. It's generally to protect the instruments, especially if I'm using an antique, something like this from the 40s and 50s. I want to reduce the amount of sweat and oil that comes from my skin. I don't want that damaging the instrument any further than it has to, really. And I'll also use that to protect the chrome, especially on the banjos. I always clean my instruments, especially the chrome, when I'm done playing them. I don't want the chrome to be tarnished. Obviously, these are replaceable components, but you don't want to have to keep replacing these components again and again, especially if they're quite rare, like these sort of, what does Goldtone call this? I think the hot dog rest or something like that. So in general, I will wear these sleeves, and that also allows me to slide around on that faster without sort of getting stuck to it. As you play, you tend to sweat and you can get stuck on there. So there's numerous reasons why I use that. So that's where we are. So yeah, that's me. I'm Jarrell. And I always enjoy hearing from people in the comments, so please do comment. I won't comment bait. I promise I won't ever try to create videos that are just clickbait that tries to rile people up and just try to hop on the bandwagon and sort of get on the popular trend of whatever's going on the internet. I have no interest in that, so I'll probably end up making videos that won't do well on the algorithm, and I am totally fine with that. I just want to share things that I'm passionate about. I have a pretty big collection of very odd and quirky instruments that I have modified and made. Again, because when I create music, I try to create interesting and different instruments that help me think differently when creating music. And because I have to write such a high volume of music, this really helps me make sure that my music doesn't end up sounding homogeneous and recycled. So thanks for watching. Thank you to everyone for helping me reach 700 subscribers. Just 300 more. Once we reach 1,000, I will be sharing my banjo fiddle. It's one of the jewels in my collection because it was so difficult to build that and get it functional. When we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll explain to you why it was so difficult to build the banjo fiddle, but getting it functional was a real challenge, and it was quite frustrating. So thanks for watching, and thank you for joining me on this journey. I guess we're in it for the long haul together. Take care, everyone, and come home again soon.